And what's up, my guys? And yeah, I'm just gonna go over and get my script on my iPhone here, but oh wait, trickle in. Checking that Mac's going through. Should be good. You don't see anything going up on OBS, so I should be good. On the Grove shows, we were talking about how the governor of Rhode Island looks like the Wicked Witch of the West, and so I just send that to the people from the hospital, and they're like, oh. Anyways, on to my notes. No, first I just want to go over the schedule while I wait for people coming in. So I just saw the other day I'm starting to do... Hope they didn't do anything on either end. Doesn't look like it, but I've been doing more the other day I posted a list video. I'm continuing that a bit. So you're gonna see another one on the 6th, which will be for my European bucket list. And then, hopefully, till 12 will be Horseshoe, but that might not happen. You'll see another list on the 4th, and the Virginia Tales on the 12th. And if I'm not going to Europe, I'm probably going to use some of that money for a California road trip and just postpone Tales 14 and 15 to the new year. It's batch record these lists before Smash starts, easily and release those over a morning. As soon as Beast Morphers gets back, I can get it at 7:30, do some stuff, watch the episode, finish it with them, and then maybe I can upload by 11, maybe. Hopefully showered and stuff by then as well. But yeah, Toku's gone dry as of this week. They're shooting some currently looks like for Writer they're doing some flashback specials with the 2-part Present special, and then they're doing one for Fua, and then with Kiramager they're broadcasting episode 0, and then they're doing director's cuts of the first 2 episodes. And possibly in terms of, if I go to any parks this year, it'll probably either be Hershey Park just right after coronavirus is over, and then Grainer during the Fright Fest time, but those are probably less likely open. If Waldemar and Conneaut, other other smaller parks in PA open first. So since I haven't been to Baltimore, Conneaut, and the other, and Lakemont and Del Grasso's, if those open and realistic, then yeah, I might just go to those, and then I'll just have to wait a little bit longer for Kennywood and Idlewild. May do a trip into Ohio down to Kentucky Kingdom. I don't know, time will tell on that, but next time Toku should be right before the fall semester starts, and now have a bigger schedule of what's come, because by that time we'll know about international borders and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, starting off with the Ranger quarantine episode. I felt it was a good insert thing, and, you know, talking about the title, it's like, funny because Power Rangers posted a fart jokes compilation today. I'm like, no one really likes those in fandom, so the quarantine episode for Danger Force is pretty much a big fart joke. That's very slow, but like in terms of how it was executed, it's a well executed episode, if I do say so myself. In terms of like what they had to do to get around, like, point that Mika and Miles are not siblings IRL, and everybody's stuck at home. It's pretty much about how much I have to say on that. And in terms of other stuff I really don't talk about is that during quarantine I have watched Jungle Fury. I think I did that, and I think I finished watching all the films I needed to, or actually wanted to, for the film industry. Watched Jungle Fury in about a week, and then during the finals period I started watching MASH. I just finished season 4 last night, which I'm calling the end of the classic era of MASH, because the first 4 seasons, despite a cast change at the end of season 3, it's all, those first 4 seasons are more comedy centric than the later 7. It gets a little darker after season 4, especially since, like, the original creators start leaving after season 4. And I enjoy sometimes kind of looking at it from like a modern perspective, and some of the episodes I've watched at the times they've fallen, like on Mother's Day, there are a few episodes that just kind of fit in loosely with Mother's Day. Obviously, there's also a few that would fit in with like quarantine, like one of the early episodes, like a flu, like knocks out the entire MASH unit. I've really enjoyed like the classic era of MASH, but it's still like tough with Henry Blake's death, and like, but I definitely can see that BJ and Trapper do look a bit alike, except Trapper is like curly red hair, and BJ is like next to no hair, and also both have daughters, so that's interesting, you know. Yeah, going back to Jungle Fury. The actor the actor who portrayed Master Phant died recently after I finished the show. It's probably at least season 1 of MASH, I think, when he died. Maybe less, maybe a bit more. But yeah, I just feel like there's this je ne sais quoi missing from the past 10 years of Ranger that you see in Jungle Fury and the Disney era. I have no idea what that is. I don't know if that's something of like, it's just more like of Kalish's style. Because when Disney didn't even care at all about Power Rangers. They even like stole it after they got Marvel back to Saban, and then they took it over to Nick, and obviously the rest is history. Yeah, again, it's like another smaller team like Beast Morphers, but there's like certainly a lot more emotion to it. I do think it's one more of my favorite seasons. Like, I haven't watched Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, or Dino Charge, or Samurai since I first got back into the fandom in 2017, 2018 time frame. And like I watched all of Dino Charge, like the first half after I had a frenectomy, I believe. Or that was when I got my wisdom teeth pulled out. One of the times I might have been watching PR. Might have been watching PR during both. To be honest. Master Phant sort of itself, I kind of agree with the Disney brand a bit. Like, episode 900 was like, it was like, like, clone episode. There's definitely better options. I think they could have picked for episode 900, like, the Olympic special, which combined 2 episodes of Go Busters. The one Lapeling Monster, like, the one with weights. That was the 7-time milestone episode that was during Go Busters. And then they did the one with all the drones in the boxing match when B6 King Ultra debuted. And then, B6 King's debut was okay. It's like there is kind of a split on Megan getting redeemed. Yeah, maybe it is like Russian, like some people just deserve not to get redeemed. Like, come on, like, Poisandra has not been redeemed. She almost does in the Poisey show. But her Sentai counterpart is redeemed and becomes the new mentor eventually. Yeah, I believe that's right. At least she becomes, I just think it's Candela. I am not exactly sure on that right now, off the top of my head. Let me check. Kyandiria is Pysandra's counterpart. I'm gonna stop trying. Fair point I've made here on that. But it's like, yeah, like the first half of the first 8 was, I would say it is. I know some people that it is a little like lackluster, but once we got B6 mode, we just got hit with a lot. Actually, we got 9 this time around. Just kind of is building hype up toward the team ups that we're having in the following season. We've RPM and the Dino War at least, and possibly Gavin as well. But I kind of see Gavin being somehow affiliated with RPM because that's easy. That's the easy way to do it. Or they should have done Gavin as the as episode 900 with the gaming theme, because they could have made VR Troopers a game in the PR universe, like I believe Power Rangers is a game in the VR Troopers, or I believe it is a game in VR Troopers. So fun, like flip flop, and they pull Gavin out to be evil to work for them, but he works with Devin in doing whatever that episode entails. Oh, breaking news is that starting Monday, non-essential construction can resume in New Jersey. That's good news. Not the news that we talk here normally. But yeah, speaking of other news, is that Rowan Broadcast actually already posted the Run Final Special, so I don't need to. And there you go. So yeah, back to superhero time. People are actually saying like the villains are actually good this time around. So yeah, it's very unique and weird. It all falls back into Muslim mythology, genies, so along with like the crystal, maybe a loose animal theme as well, especially with the idea of like 4 beasts coming into play in recent episodes. Especially like the whole detail of like the crushed Robo during the King Express debut. So they're interesting. Been doing a fan fiction with Thursday Night. I should probably link that in the comments link that into the description as well. And 10 it up a pretty decent blue-pink focus episode. But it's like, in comparison, I say 01 ends up on a better note, leading into hype that might as well be the end game. This might as well start the end game, but I doubt they will cut anything short because of how far they are into 01. I think they actually are one episode ahead of Rise Soldier, so hopefully production resumes and either they do like a bonus like prequel episode focusing on Silver, because it sounds like they have been doing some stuff with Silver during the lockdown. So maybe we'll get like a teaser episode along with 0136, and then Silver's debut, and then the end game starts, or something like that. But like Naki, and also like with the finale of Kiramager so far, the one-off character is a fan of Shinguru, and then when Seiya rescues her in the huge battle sequence before the stage turns into a monster, she comes back and asks to date Seiya, but she's like, find your own passion, pretty much is gonna sum it up as. And a beautiful debut, Seiya quits. Yua quits Seiya. But she was a raider first. Jackal looked very cool. I think some of this is like because of suits getting damaged, how they're just going to weird suits oddly at times. Gatling Bolton's cool, like the multicolor part of the helmet. So it makes it a little, I think it's the same helmet design as a Rampage Vulcan. And so now, how it cut off is a little bit before the end of the previous arc, and now we have Arto and Izu create their own company now called Hiden Manufacturing to help maintain Humi gears, and with the revivals of the of Naki and Raiden. Naki's actually causes all of Zea's equipment to get wrecked, and since she was a former tool, she's like, nothing you can do can stop me. And then this whole bit ends off with the Ikukuze, Raiden coming back in the flesh, and that's where we end. And also, since both have been reincarnated, both of them have the modern headsets instead of the old ones that kind of look like these. Except, like, sideways, like, and blue, and, you know, etc., etc. It's just bigger like that, and not, like, stylistic and, like, futuristic as what they have now. But yeah, the only question is, how will King Express work, especially now that Garza has denied its use in the most recent episode? Like, they really canceled the transformation. So, how are they going to commandeer it and take it over for themselves? Maybe Silver will help, and then they'll form the Ultra Zord for the first time. I just don't know right now. It's a lot of unknowns these days. But hopefully, my plans for Europe do stay. It's like, I don't care. I don't really care that much about the West Coast, unless it's really about the end of Superman escaping Krypton, but yeah, they did get parts from the one in Dreamworld. I think I mentioned that in the last video. I didn't. So that'd be the only thing I worry about on the West Coast, because Superman is the last of its kind in the world. And Magic Mountain, I just don't know. I don't think I showed that I got SPD Red. And I was in that piece, and Jack says in the drawer. I think it was that one. I think it's the second one. Nope, it is in the top one. I just Noveo. Yep. Screw it for now. He is right next to Kira, and soon I'll get Billy, but that's been delayed because Lay's Late Night Collection Life is now going out July 1st. So yeah, that ends my notes. I'm Lindsay L. Comment, like, subscribe. Shake the bell if you're already subscribed. And I'll see you next time.